I'm Alejandro Molinari. I'm from Caracas. I live in Berlin since 4 years. I grew up in Caracas and then I moved to Mexico when I was at like my late teens. Mexico gave me a lot, gave me music, gave me. I lived right next to a club called M and Roy, so I used to go every weekend, Thursday, Fridays, and Saturdays, to get influenced by this music. There was this movement happening that is like techno with an electro beat and some disco and some Italo with Spanish lyrics, and it was like booming in Mexico. And I got influenced by this. Um, when I was 15, I lived in Berlin for a couple of years. So there was like this movement of making Goa parties in the forest, and I got influenced by the music and this deep connection to it. In Berlin, there's a cult to music that is very contagious. I grew up in a family of artists. My father is photographer, film director, and he had a moment of his life where he lived with Dali, and he was a Dali student in a way. And he said he had never met someone that would see the life in such a funny way like him. So he would turn everything upside down, and I got that a lot from him. After a certain point in my life, I turned my music. I tried to make my music, turn it into shamanism, into rituals of the world, and making the show a sacrifice to entities, to energies, information gathered from schools of mysteries and meditation, crystals, and I think my experience playing in Casa Jaguar is one of the craziest experiences I've had. Because first, I felt like in the middle of a jungle, the energy, the humidity, and the vibe of they were like spirits dancing and in communion with the music. And if somehow it's a place where if you're connected to a certain source of energy, it gives you something back. And to me, was like, I can't say it was one of the best gigs I've ever had this year. Not just the sound was amazing, it was packed, but it was like all the conditions and elements were perfect for a ritual that happened that night. So after the gig, people were like electrified, and me too. I was electrified for days. I'm still like thinking about it, and